Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Home with Tracy video. As you can see by the title, we're making some homemade granola today. I'm almost out. My jar's over here. It is time to make new, and I wanted to show you guys my recipe because somebody had actually asked, how do I make it? It's so simple, y'all. I mean, it is the simplest recipe ever. So I'm gonna go over every ingredient that you need. We're gonna make it, bake it, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when we're done. So if you want to know how to make my homemade granola, stick around. So of course, to make a granola, you're gonna need oats. You can use any kind of oats you want. These are just like old-fashioned rolled oats. I just got a big tub of those. Sometimes I'll use organic. I did in my last batch, and sometimes I don't. Also, I do add a little sugar to mine because I do like it kind of sweet. You can totally skip this step if you don't want it that sweet. You're gonna need olive oil. You're gonna also need maple syrup or honey or both. I've seen people do straight maple syrup. I've seen people do maple syrup mixed with the honey, like half and half, or straight honey. The last batch I made, I did it with Karo syrup. So you pretty much can use anything you want that you have around the house. A good thing about this recipe, most of this stuff you're already gonna have. So that's why it's a very simple and basic recipe. Also, you're gonna need some vanilla extract, a little bit of salt, and then we got our measuring cup, our bowl, and our spoon to stir. While I'm getting ready to mix this, I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. But first I need to take my skillet out. Where do you guys keep your skillet? I'm curious because this is where I keep mine. I have nowhere else I can put it, and it normally stays greased, so it's like I don't wanna put it under my, like in my cabinets and somebody sit pots and pans in it. So I store it in the oven. Is that what you do too? Y'all have to let me know. And now we're gonna preheat. Also with this recipe, you can add anything you want. What I normally do is after it's done baking and I'm getting ready to mix it, I kind of crumble it up. And at that point, I'll add raisins. You can add chocolate chips, make it more of a sweet treat, or you can just kind of keep it plain, just to add in yogurt. I prefer raisins in mine. Not everybody does, so I've learned just make it plain and let people just add things to it as they make it, you know? Because some people just want to munch on it as like a snack and they want chocolate chips in it or white chocolate chips. And some people like it, like me, in their yogurt, but I like raisins in it. So to compromise with everybody, I decided to make it plain this time, and then nobody can complain or pick around the raisins without making too big of a mess. 2, 4, 6. So you're gonna do 6 cups of oats. You can measure this out to your liking. You can do a little bit, you can do a lot. I try to do a kind of larger batch just because there's so many of us eating it. Even my oldest, when she comes over, she'll munch on it. So I'm like, I like to make enough of it. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of sugar. I don't really measure my sugar. I just kind of like that, just a little bit. So it's half a cup of oil. I'm using olive oil. You can use your favorite. Whatever your favorite is, go for it. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? Probably not with everything in front of me. Sorry about that. Okay, half a cup of olive oil. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a full cup of the maple syrup. This is not straight maple syrup. I know you guys saw it and you were like, that is not. Okay, it's a 5-ingredient syrup, and it does have real maple syrup in it, but I'm not a huge fan of straight maple syrup, and I don't like honey. So this is the next best thing, unless I get the fake processed syrup, which is actually my favorite. I'm just gonna be honest. But we're gonna use this one, and like I said, we're gonna do a cup. And I do like this because it really pours and acts just like maple syrup. A cup of syrup. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Oh, I'm getting low. 1. You know what I almost forgot? I almost forgot this part. You guys. Cinnamon. You have to have cinnamon. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking? If you don't like cinnamon, skip it. That's what I was saying. This is so customizable to anything you want. We're gonna do about 2 of these because I do like a lot. Just like that. And then we're also going to add a pinch of salt. Okay. And now we're going to give that a good mix. I didn't mention this because not everybody likes this, but it's something that I like to add. Rice Krispies, okay? This is just generic crispy rice cereal. And the reason why I add this, it actually gives it this really nice crunch. My measuring cup's like super dirty, so we're just gonna pour it in, and I just try to eyeball for a good amount. You're gonna get more of a chewy granola, I feel like, if you don't add the Rice Krispies. They just add a little something. Now that is all mixed. Smells amazing. Smells so good. Now we're gonna get us a pan, and I went ahead and grabbed the parchment paper. Oven's ready. Perfect timing. So get you a pan, any pan. I need new pans. And you're gonna take and just pour this on. And now we're gonna throw that into our preheated oven. Don't worry about it being super thick. It's totally fine. Set your timer for 20 minutes. You're gonna let it bake for 20 minutes, and then at the 20-minute mark, we're gonna do a little stir. Let it go about another 10 minutes, take it out of the oven, and then let it sit to cool. So while we're waiting on that, let's clean up.
Oh baby, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises, no. Or did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault, now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that, you're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault, now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault.
Perfect timing. The timer just went off as I was finishing this thing. It smells amazing. It smells so good in the house. I love the way cinnamon smells when it's cooking. Now I'm just gonna take a little spatula, give it a little stir, like I said, and then go about another 10 minutes. granola is complete. Now I'm just gonna give it like a little quick stir. This is how I prefer it, like loose like this. Some people like it in bricks. If you want it in bricks, I suggest adding either more sugar or doing the honey, because honey's gonna make it bind a little bit better to me than maple syrup. I like mine loose because I put mine in my yogurt, so I don't want big chunks. It just depends on what you're going after. If you're looking for more of the bar consistency, you have to change the recipe up just a little. But this is perfect for me because this is how we like to do it. All right, we're gonna let this cool completely, and once it's cool, we're gonna put it into our jar and we'll give it a little taste test. Grabbed my clean jar, and now we're gonna take and scoop all this in here now that it's nice and cool. You guys, my batch was so much. Look at all the leftover I had back there. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and then I take one of these little spoons and I kind of just work my way down there, and then the lid fits super nicely. And that is the homemade granola. I did say I was gonna try it. That is so good. And not too super sweet. I was worried it was gonna be too sweet, but it's not. That is it for this Home with Tracy video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And if you make this recipe and make your own granola, please let me know down below how it turned out. Was it yummy? Is it as good as you expected? Because this is definitely my favorite recipe. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below so we can chat. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing that. And I'll see you guys in my next video.